3, 2, 1.
So yeah, the Green Room, part 2 of the conspiracy TeRdBoWl. Let's get it on. Alright, so I think I left off at part 1 where Patrick Stewart hadn't entered the mix, but yeah, the kids were all stuck in this green room after witnessing a murder, and then the Nazis are caught red-handed trying to decide how to dispose of and deal with the body, you know. And Anton Yelkin walks in and you know, like, what, he's fucking in a vice, so to speak. So from that moment on, the movie gets its momentum. And yeah, then you find out Patrick Stewart comes on the mix. You see the neo-Nazi leader walk up from behind, and then you hear his voice and you're like, oh man. So he plays this villain, which is cool. It immediately took me back to that old Mel Gibson conspiracy theory movie where he was the villain. He was awesome in that. But yeah, like, basically Patrick Stewart comes on the scene, and just from there, you know, it gets worse and worse. But they bring out like little hints in the script that, you know, this neo-Nazi group, this isn't the first person they've killed and disposed of. And again, if you know weird facts about Oregon, like it has the most missing kids in the country. It's fucking very creepy undertones out here when you get into that sort of shit and think about it, you know. But like, the neo-Nazi thing too in the movie is pretty true to what it's like. But I thought the compound they used was totally legit, the set. I looked up the filming locations, and Tad, their buddy from the beginning with the Liberty Spikes, who sends them to the Nazi compound, that scene was filmed in Astoria. I figured it was in Vancouver or somewhere, but I've been to Astoria and I'm familiar with that. That's where the Goonies house is. And Kindergarten Cop was also shot in Astoria, Oregon. So yeah, it's awesome to just be out here still. And it's just a movie I picked off BitChute. So I mean, what's the chances that an algorithm didn't send me that? I looked in this dude's channel, but like, it's weird to think about, like, oh, you know, why did I choose that movie? I'm not into slasher flicks, you know, anymore. I don't really watch horror movies. So, I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, it said the coastal shots and all the shots of the woods were filmed in Portland, in and around.